Hello Aries, how's it going? I hope you're doing very well. My name is Diane, for those of you that don't know me, and this is Madame Butterfly Tarot, and we're going to do a general reading for October, but you know, it's timeless. All of my readings are timeless, so whenever you happen to find this is when you were meant to see it. You're very, very welcome here, Aries. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate it very much, you know, for checking out the channel and whatnot. These are upside down. And if you feel called to like and subscribe for me, I would appreciate that very much as well. So your throat chakra is being balanced, or it has been balanced, something about that, okay? And I must apologize, I had a bit of a fake tan disaster here, so got a bit trigger happy with the fake tan, so please excuse that. Right, let's see what is going on for Aries. What is going on for Aries? I am surrounded by angels, so your spirit guides just want you to know that you are literally surrounded by your spirit team. Even if you feel like you're alone, you are never alone. Yeah, something to do with your throat chakra. My breath connects me to life. So there's something, they're working with you to help balance your throat chakra. It could be to do with creativity, because you have an orange candle for your reading, which is the sacral chakra. So they could be, you know, they could have finished working on your throat chakra with you. They could be doing it now. You could be being prepared for something that uses your throat chakra. And you have your sensitivity is, oh, you got two. Wow. Okay, you have your sensitivity as a gift, and you have it's okay to feel what you need to feel. So you might be feeling, okay, so this could be you really tapping into your emotions. Like allowing yourself to tap into your emotions that you don't usually allow yourself to tap into, because, you know, something I know about Aries, you guys like to, you know, be all tough and whatnot, but, you know, you're a sensitive person. Like, that's not being done by accident. Like, you have some kind of, you know, mission on earth that includes your sensitivity. I'm guessing you're an empath. You could be very psychic. It could be, you know, I don't know, say when you were a kid, maybe you were very emotional or something like that, and you had to kind of champ it down because you were told not to, you know, wasn't okay to feel your emotions or something like that. Maybe you just came from a tough family. But it's okay for you to be sensitive. Like, it's okay for you to feel your emotions, you know? So you might be moving into that sacral chakra space, you know, where your emotions are more heightened and you're more sensitive, and it could be that you're being prepared to do something creative, or they just want you to tap more into that side of you. And you have, I was called here on a mission. So you have something to do with your throat chakra, and then I was called here on a mission. So you're some kind of little star seed, or whatever you want to call yourself. But part of your mission is to do with speaking or writing, something like this. You have some kind of message to give people. You know, sometimes when the sacral chakra is opening, it can manifest itself as like, you want to do more nice stuff for yourself, you know? It's like, I don't want to just work all the time. I want to go and like do my hobbies, or I want to have a bath, or I want to go to bed early, or I want to decorate the house, or I want to spend time grooming, you know? Like, I want to take extra time and look nice and pick out my outfits and stuff like that, right? Okay. So you have the Three of Pentacles, reach out. So you have some kind of mission in a community of some kind. That could be like a smaller community or a bigger community, but she is kind of sitting on like a little pedestal, I guess, or like something where she's being seen, you know? So there could also be something about bringing people together here, like you have some kind of mission where you're supposed to bring people together or work as part of a team. Okay. You also have the Two of Cups and you have the Seven of Swords here, seek the truth. So there's some kind of partnership. I don't really want to put that there. I want to put it over here. So this could be some kind of partnership that you enter into with someone. It doesn't have to be love, but for a lot of you it probably is. Something about, you know, showing people the truth, or the two of you will be seeking the truth together, like looking beyond the veil. Tell me about some, okay. You have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is something that you're meant to do. Like you're meant to be a speaker, or you're meant to write a book, or you're meant to, you know, lead a team where people are listening to you. Sorry about my throat. What else for Aries? Oh my god, that's so many cards. Right, wait. Tell me, what else for Aries, please? Thank you. You have the Moon. Confront. So this card in particular always makes me think of inner child healing, because that looks like a little kid. So you might be doing some inner child healing at this time, but there are shadows that you are currently confronting, because I feel like a lot of you are meant to step into some kind of leadership energy, which is, that's what Aries is all about. You know, that's why you're like the leaders of the zodiac. And they just want you to know that at this time, while you are doing this, you are surrounded by angels. You are not alone. Look, your sensitivity is a gift, and then you have open up. You see how she's blocking her little crown chakra there? I think you're more sensitive to energy than you give yourself credit for, or that you allow. There could be some that you actually block out. I think you're very sensitive, but maybe for some reason you sort of maybe try and avoid your feelings, right? Or like I said, maybe somebody told you it wasn't okay to be that sensitive, or you just were never in a space where you could be that sensitive. But they want you to open up, like in more ways than one. Like they're saying it's okay for you to show people that you're sensitive. You know, I mean, don't be, you know, be careful about who you open up to, right? Don't just be like telling everybody all your business and stuff like that. But, you know, it's okay for you to show people that side of yourself that's a little more sensitive. And also, I do feel that you are, like, you receive a lot of messages from spirit through your crown chakra, but you're not quite, or up until this point, you haven't been quite open to these messages. And it could be something to do with childhood. You know, I hear that a lot, like people who are very sensitive in childhood, and then maybe they had an experience that frightened them, or their parents told them like, oh, you can't do that, that's evil. You know, so they move away. Look at that, look how that came out together. So you have the Nine of Pentacles, well-deserved reward, and then you have the High Priestess, but look, she's kind of just one eye behind. So there's something about listening to your intuition. And it could be to do with opening up a business for some of you. Maybe some of you have been considering like opening up a psychic business, or Spirit is sort of guiding you more towards something like that. Look, just as we said that, you have the Ace of Pentacles here, and you have the Eight of Pentacles, and you have the crown chakra. So there could definitely be some kind of new business, some kind of, you know, spiritual thing, or like sensitivity can be anything to do with emotions, you know, so it could be about you speaking your truth, like writing a book, or talking online, or, you know, psychic readings, or you're a medium, or you do something like counseling, or it's like you're going to tell people your story and help them through it that way, you know, anything like that. Okay, there's some kind of new idea. And I think maybe, you see how she's kind of resisting? Maybe you've had this idea for a while and you've been working on it in the background. You know, like you've been sort of putting the work in, but not telling people what you're doing, and it's like almost time to go down that path, and Spirit's just kind of giving you that little, like, it's almost time to do this. Okay, and I do feel like there's a partner that you're going to meet that does something similar to you, or you guys are going to work together or something like that. And you have the World here, so it could be that you meet this person online or you do some work online. Okay. Look, this is your throat chakra here. So your sacral chakra and your throat chakra are very connected because they're both kind of the seat of the soul. It's like the expressions of the soul, because obviously your sacral chakra is all about your emotions, your creativity, your intuition, and then the throat chakra is kind of how that is expressed, you know? So they're saying it's okay for you to move into this space where you're telling people how you feel, or you're expressing it through some kind of medium, you know? Like I said, like writing or YouTube or something like this, journaling even. Because it could be that you're entering into some kind of managerial role, but they want you to start expressing your feelings because it's going to help to open up your throat chakra even more. And you have this card is actually called Flow, the Wheel of Fortune here. So there's something about letting your words flow or letting yourself express things. And you have the Nine of Swords here. So this could be, you know, you might overthink before telling people how you feel, or you might, you know, that might be an issue for you because maybe you told people how you felt in the past and they've laughed at you or something, you know, or if it's like it wasn't cool for you to express how you felt or something like that in the past. Like if you tried to do that, someone, you know, had a go at you, like, oh my God, like you're so selfish, like telling, like saying how you feel, standing up for yourself. You're so selfish, bitch. It's all about me. Didn't you know that? Okay. Selfish child. Tell me about this. Okay. Five of Pentacles. Interesting where it landed. So I feel this is a reading for people who are used to like not expressing themselves or not standing up for themselves, and you may actually, you may feel kind of alone because you may find it difficult to like find your people or find anyone that understands you because you're not kind of telling people how you truly feel or something like this, okay? So the Five of Pentacles, I feel this is also to do with your money. If you've been having problems with your money, like Five of Pentacles can be literally having no money, or it can be worried about not having enough money, so having to scrimp and save. Once you start to express what you're thinking and what you're feeling and like your creations or whatever it is for you, that's when the money's going to come in, and it's connected to this new idea, this Ace of Pentacles, because it's something you're very good at, is the thing with the Eight of Pentacles. Tell me sorry, you have the Queen of Pentacles here, so this could be about owning your own business. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. Oh, the way that came out. So you have the Nine of Pentacles here, the Two of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. This is kind of similar to something Virgo had, so maybe you have a little bit of Virgo in your chart, or you should check out the Virgo reading that I published along with this reading today. The Nine of Wands is someone that's kind of been through it, you know, a bit of a wounded warrior. With the Ten of Swords, that could be, you know, a particularly nasty ending that you had with someone, or it's like releasing this part of yourself where you're kind of, you know, maybe even bullied, right? Often people who have a closed throat chakra have been bullied or something like that in the past, or they were in a house, they grew up in a house, or they were in a relationship later on where they weren't allowed to express how they felt, you know, Like you had to walk around on eggshells, and if you tried to express how you felt, somebody called you selfish, and there was a big kick off. So you just learned like, oh, I'm just gonna stay silent, like anything for a quiet life, right? Sounding familiar? So you may have been through something like that, but this is you letting it go, because I think with this Two of Swords here, it's kind of stopped you from moving forward. You know, maybe this fear of you expressing yourself and people kind of coming for you or whatever, because even at the bottom of this deck here, you have the Seven of Wands, which you can see is someone standing up to like bigger personalities, you know, and then you have the Nine of Wands again. So clarify this Ace of Pentacles. Thank you. The Nine of Wands. So there's a new idea that wants to be birthed through you, okay, which is either, you know, it depends what you do for your career, obviously, and maybe you've been thinking about changing careers, but you know, this could be your job, you're thinking about starting a business, a promotion, you're thinking about diversifying, but there's some kind of tangible career opportunity that wants to be birthed, and it's probably very creative. With the Eight of Pentacles, it's certainly something that you're very good at, and with the Queen of Pentacles, it could certainly be your own business, but it's your baby. Could even be like a project that you've been thinking about doing, but you're kind of suspicious of doing it. I think because people have hurt you in the past, you know, and you've been through it, so you're holding it back, this idea. You're holding it back, but it's also screwing with your money is the thing, and you're meant to do it. You have the Wheel of Fortune that, you know, that means you're meant to do it. Queen of Wands. So there's something about, yeah, male or female, like with that throat chakra energy as well, you're really meant to step into this like leadership role of people seeing you, allowing yourself to be seen and heard. I feel it's both seen and heard. You know, so maybe you're writing, say it's a book, but you would have to be have your image published, right? And do advertising, and maybe go to like, you know, reading sessions where you publicize the book and things like that, right? Or it could be that you're thinking about starting your own business, but you know, you got to have your face on the website and you're the one taking the sessions and things. Or it's a promotion and you're stepping into like a managerial role, something like that. But you got to be seen. Could even be that you're becoming a singer. You're going to be up on stage, an actor, being up on stage, or, you know, being filmed. So I'm not going to pull advice cards today, but I'm going to pull a few of these to close the reading, Aries. You have sacred inner space, sacral chakra, tenderness, sensuality. I think you don't want to do this. I think you're someone, and I am not throwing shade, this is something I have to work through myself, okay? I'm like this too. There's some fear for you around tapping into your emotions, which are held in the sacral chakra, possibly for some of you because of an inner child thing, like you're kind of scared about what's going to come out, or like I said, when you're a kid, you were told that your emotions were not valid. So it's like healing the inner child, because the inner child is associated with the sacral chakra. Because the sacral chakra is all about pleasure, doing things for the joy of it, which is, that's what children are all about, right? But when you get older, or, you know, if you were never raised in that environment, just take it as it resonates. You just do things for the function because they have to be done. Like it's a chore, it has to be done. You know, whereas like if you're creating art, you're just doing it for the pleasure of creating art. It's not even really, you know, to show anyone or anything like that. It's just because you like doing it. So you may find that you're taking up more hobbies at the moment, or you're re-engaging with old hobbies, you know. There could even be some buried emotions in your sacral chakra that Spirit is saying it's time for them to flow so they can be healed, okay? But you'll probably find that you're a little more sensitive at the moment, you know. You might start crying at stupid things, you know, I don't know, watching something on TV and you're like, why am I crying? Oh my God, this is so lame. But it's because you're tapping into your sacral chakra, right? And, you know, being more sensual and all this kind of thing. Definitely more creative. You should find that things that you say are starting to flow better as well, especially if you're someone that speaks for a living, you know, or you're preparing presentations or you're writing books or anything like that, you know. Okay, what else for Aries? Oh, hello. I'm not sure which one that was, so I'm gonna reshuffle. What else for Aries? Stellar gateway activation, infinite potential. I feel like we're going to take these two. Also that one. Stellar gateway activation, infinite potential manifestation vortex. Okay, there's actually, this is going to sound strange, but there's some fear for you around something that you're trying to manifest or something that wants to come into being. Excuse me, but there's like a little bit of fear surrounding it that you're currently confronting, which I said, you know, could be just from your past or from your inner child or whatever. You know, part of this that's being manifested is information that's coming through your crown chakra. Okay. I feel you're a warrior, right? The Nine of Swords energy is a warrior, but you see how the worrying blocks this crown chakra? So, yeah, I think if you're a warrior, that could be something like an overthinker slash warrior. That's also something else that blocks these messages. Sorry. That want to come through your crown chakra. Okay, I do feel like you're supposed to speak something into existence from your crown chakra, because I have been having mad trouble with my throat since I sat down to do this reading. There could almost be like a little bit of a fear of success or something like that surrounding this, okay? And you have Seraphim's Gateway, voice activation, angelic attunement, divine support, which is on top of the throat chakra. So your voice is being activated because we're gonna get rid of this because it's time to go. No more overthinking about what people are going to think about what you're going to say or what you're creating, because the throat chakra is all about art as well, you know. And you're getting divine support to step into this Queen of Wands or King if you're a dude. And at the bottom of this deck here, you have Sirius Star Blessings. Yes, proceed, be seen, push through, which I want to put next to this Three of Pentacles here. So you're meant to be seen, like you're meant to have some kind of platform for some of you. It's going to be like for some of you some kind of community where you work with lots of different people, or you work with people from all walks of life, brings them all together. Could be online, could be something that you do in person. They're not really saying. I'm also noticing I didn't really talk about this new person coming in. So this is one of the shorter readings. So I'm not going to do an extended for this one, but we will pull a couple of cards about this person. I was going to say thing. Some of you may have walked away from someone else to come towards this person. Ha! Caught them before they fell. It's the little things, eh? The little things. I also see the Three of Swords in reverse. So this is you like getting over a heartbreak. You've manifested this new person. Alright. Tell us about this person. The Eight of Pentacles. This is someone that you're going to meet through work, okay? You're showing up as the Eight of Pentacles. They're showing up as the Eight of Pentacles. You're going to work together, or you're going to meet them through work. They're very good at what they do. You're very good at what you do. Eight of Wands, this person could also do communication, could be how you guys meet. With the Seven of Swords, this person could do something where they're explaining truth to people, only for some of you, okay? But they do talk for a living. They could also be someone that is seen for a living, okay? And give me one more card about this person coming in for Aries. No, I think that's your lot. I'm gonna end it there. So yeah, that is your reading, Aries. I hope you enjoyed it. Many thanks for watching. I appreciate it very much. And if you feel like liking and subscribing for me, I'd appreciate that a lot too. And as always, I wish you many blessings, love and light. Take care.